Wagwan, welcome back to my channel. It's the girl Sashel, and today is the first day in my week leading up to my relaxer. Guys, I told you I was gonna stretch for 6 months, but it ain't gonna happen. With all of this new growth, it ain't gonna happen. So I am gonna stretch till 5 months. 5 months will be on September 9th, and I'll be relaxing a week. Today is the 31st, so I'll be relaxing in a week, and it will be a few days shy of 5 months, so 5 months roughly. And I just decided that I'm gonna show you a week what I do to prep for my relaxer, so you'll be seeing at least 6 days of preparation to my relaxer. So guys, just want to show you what my hair is looking like now. It has a lot of new growth, and if you can see, I have new growth to about here, which is probably about 2 inches of new growth, a lot of shrinkage. So when it's completely stretched, it's about like 2 inches, which naturally like 4 months stretch should give you that. Now what will determine if you see progress in your hair is if you're retaining that length. So guys, if you haven't already watched my videos on how I do certain things, you want to go ahead and watch that. Follow my hair series, guys. It does give you a lot of valuable tips, guys. So this is the state of my hair, and as you can see, the last time that I show you a wash day, you could see there was no hair at all here. So we have been progressing positively with that, and I'm sure when I get my perm it will look completely better. So guys, this is my hair. At this point it is very thick, I wouldn't say it's hard to manage, because I have been dealing with my new growth very well. I have been moisturizing and sealing, which you can also look at, and I have been balancing my protein and my moisture, which I also have a video on that. So my new growth is fairly manageable, and just one moment, I'm going to show you how I can comb through my hair easily. So I have a wide tooth comb. Well, this part is gone, but nonetheless, you can see how I can easily pull through at almost 5 months. Being able to comb through this well is actually a very good thing. And I have a smaller comb. It's also a very protective comb also, which is my favorite comb to use, and you can see how it's sliding through my new growth. So if you want to see how I manage my new growth, you definitely need to go in and look at my moisturize and seal routine. So the first step in prepping for my relaxer is that I try to get a wash just 1 week before, no shorter than 1 week. If I don't get it before 1 week, then I ensure that I don't wash at all. So you don't want to manipulate the scalp too much. You're trying to reduce the manipulation. So because it's a week prior to, so now I'm just going to go in, get my hair washed. But for this wash, I'm going to only shampoo once, and that is because I don't want to strip the moisture from my hair. Because when you shampoo a lot, it strips the moisture from the hair, and you have issues now with dryness and all of that, and you don't want that when you're going into your relaxer, because when you have dry hair, it makes it harder to detangle, and when you do detangle, you might end up breaking the hair. So I'm just gonna go in, because I washed last week, I'm gonna go in with 1 shampoo, then I go in and I'm gonna protein treat. And this is also a very critical stage in relaxer. I try to mild protein treat the week prior to, so as to get enough protein. So the chemicals in the relaxer will break down the proteins in your hair, and that will cause your hair to be very weak. And so my biggest tip is you do a mild protein treat prior to getting your relaxer, and then you go ahead and you do a heavier protein treat after you do your relaxer. So for the mild protein treat, I definitely go in with my Apogee 2-minute reconstructor, and with this it says to keep it for 2 minutes, but because I'm gonna go ahead and do a relax, I'm gonna keep it on 5 minutes without heat. Then I'm gonna go in. These are my shampoos. This is a clarifying shampoo, which is why a purifying shampoo, that is why I'm gonna go in only once, because this will strip your hair. So that is it. So let us now go in, and you see me now, this is my little wash area. Kind of sit and kind of bend my hair over so you can see. Hopefully you guys can be able to catch this. So I'm gonna turn the pipe on, and notice I always wash my hair down like this. because at the end of the day I don't want to manipulate too much. So washing your hair down in the way that it grows helps you to not have your hair all over the place and then have to detangle as an issue. So now I'm going to go in and I am going to wet the hair and keep it as best as possible down in the way that the hair naturally grows. Using this only once, so I might not get all of this sod, but I'm sure that it will clean it enough. And when I'm going in, I'm gonna ensure that when I'm working with the scalp, I'm not being too rough. I'm gonna be very gentle, so I'm ensuring that I'm using here and not the tips of the finger, and I'm just kind of gently getting the shampoo in to get it as clean as possible, but not to over cleanse the hair and strip it of its original moisture. So that's what you want to do. Not too much manipulation, you just want to get a bit of a clean. So not bothering my scalp too much, so just gentle stroking motions. So now I'm gonna rinse that out. As you can see, not a lot of sod, but that is fine. I ensure that I went in to kind of get rid of all the gunk and the debris gently. So now I'm gonna rinse that out. So now I'm rinsing. We have added our shampoo, and basically I'm just kind of slightly detangling the ends. Then I'm gonna kind of dry it a little so I can apply my protein treat, which is the most critical step in your pre-relaxer routine. So towels are not the best option, but if you know how to use it, it works. So if you're using a towel, what you want to do, you want to hold and squeeze, never like muffle your hair like that. So you hold and you squeeze, let it go, hold and squeeze, and that should get enough of what you need. Same routine, hold and squeeze, hold and squeeze. Okay guys, so now I'm going to go in with the Keratin 2-minute reconstructor, and I'm going to apply this in portions. In my first portion, I just take a generous amount. Ooh. And I go to my root first, especially my trouble area. Then you can go down the hair. I get some more and I work that down the hair. Kind of part it in two so I can get between right here. This smells so nice, like a blend of coconut and so forth. Anyways, so yeah, so that's what you want to do. Then you kind of twist that up, and you do this to all sections of the hair. Ensure you get a good amount of product throughout. Hi. Hey. Hi, my mom. Hi. Oopsie. So ensure I get it all over the hair. Like that. Once I have my hair up, I'm just gonna twist this up and wait 5 minutes and we will be back. I have finished. It has been 5 minutes, guys, and one thing I love with this Keratin 2-minute reconstructor, once you use it, you just see your hair. Look at my curls from the just doing that. The curls look so tight. Your hair just naturally just feels good. And I'm not really an avid user of the 2-minute reconstructor. I'm more an avid user of the 2-step protein treatment, but I'm just gonna say Apogee on a whole is really good treatment. So all I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna wash that out of my hair, and then I'm gonna go in with deep conditioning. And for deep conditioning, I'm gonna go in solely with moisturizing products, because in this case now moisturizer is gonna make it more, give it more slip. It's gonna moisturize the hair and allow it to be more manageable, and that's what you want. And because I have already done the protein, I'm just gonna go in with pure moisturizing products to deep condition. Conditioning is also important now because it's gonna re-moisturize the hair. It is gonna, you know, open up the follicles so you can receive all the products that are gonna do for your moisturize and seal, and it's gonna basically prepare your hair and make it more resistant to breakage. One help with balancing out your protein and moisture so that your hair has a perfect balance when you're going in on relaxity. So yeah guys, let's go rinse this out. I'm gonna rinse this out and come back. You don't need to see that. And then I am gonna go in and show you the products that I'm gonna use to re-moisturize. Okay, see you in a few. The slip is so real. Like, look how soft my hair is, and it has not been moisturized, guys. This is what I live for. When I use things and it makes my hair feel good, it's not tearing out, because I'm detangling and you're not seeing anything, barely anything that's in the comb. So that is kind of how you know the health of your hair. And remember, I was going through postpartum shedding, so for me not to be able to see much in the comb is a big plus for me. As usual, I'm going in with my moisturizing conditioner. This is the anti-breakage Tresemme conditioner, and I'm going with this as a moisturizing conditioner. Also, I'm going to double up on that with this Nectar Aloe. This is, I'm not sure if this product is like Jamaican. Let me see if it is Jamaican. Oh, it's China made. It is China made. But guys, this product, it's also very good. It's made from organic aloe and honey, and it's very good like in giving your hair that slip. So I'm using these two products right now. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a little bit of my favorite oil, Jamaican black castor oil, to my mixture. So for today, I'm going in with this Nature's Line Jamaican black castor oil. This is not my preferred brand, but this oil, it does good. I have been recently trying it and it does well. So I'm using that also in order for me to get enough moisture in my hair. So as usual, we're going in with our sections. And first, I'm applying my Tresemme. So I go in and I use a lot. So first I go in, I apply the Tresemme. And down the shaft of the hair. Then I go in with the Nectar Aloe. I go over that. And you could also blend them together first, then apply it, but doesn't matter. It's the same idea and same benefits as far as I'm concerned. Then I'm gonna go in with just a small amount of Jamaican black castor oil, because you know this oil is very thick. This brand I think is a little thinner than Tropical Isle, so just that small amount, and I'm basing that around, especially onto the new growth. Then I work my hair down the shaft, so you ensure that you get from the root to the tips. Okay, get from root to tips, and then you twist that up. And this is what you're gonna do for your entire hair. So you go around the hair and you do that. My bonnet dryer to apply heat, but I'm not gonna stay long under it. I'm gonna go in for like 10 minutes max. Time for our bonnet dryer, guys. And we're just gonna sit and we're gonna relax and we're gonna take some heat in our scalp and let our follicles open up and accept all of these products. And then we are gonna get back to business. So guys, I have my bonnet dryer on, and basically I'm going to put it on medium heat and I'm gonna stay for 10 minutes. At this point it is 4:25, so by 4:35 I should be done. So medium heat, and this is just the waiting process. Okay guys, so 15 minutes has come, so I'm gonna turn it off. So you can see the definitions of your new growth and the curls, and I love it. I love it. So guys, I'm going to let that cool. So guys, I'm gonna let that cool down, then I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna rinse that out, and then I'm gonna come back right here.